6.5, 86.
Oh, let me actually open up the camera. Sorry, it's been a while. How are we all doing today? We are trying something new, and hopefully you can hear Cute Stuff. Cute Stuff, go ahead and say hi.
Hello.
There we go. All right. And... Whoa. Stream together. Get started. Mute. Okay, good. It's working. Okay. Doesn't matter, I have better, I can just sell it. What do you got, Reen? Speak with Becklug in the Ocular. Okay, let's go. And Cute Stuff is already there, because of course they're ahead of me. They're always ahead of me. I'm always playing catch-up.
It's okay, I think your son is ahead of me.
Probably. He's a little stinky butt. That's alright, we gotta hurry, because the goal was to get all caught up with Dawn Trail before patch 7.25 comes out, and I think 7.25 comes out not this upcoming week, but the week after. So we gotta pound it out. So hopefully we're gonna get a lot of streaming done in the next week or so. But we'll see. We'll see, chat.
Guys, gotta let my my red mage catch up to the rest of my classes.
Mm-hmm. All right, headed back to the source. You won't get another chance. Alright, cutscene. Let's go, chat.
Okay.
Thank you so much for the resub, Marcus. It's good to see you. How you holding up, bud? Did you get a good walk last night to help clear your head? Good. Good. Glad to hear it. It happens. It absolutely happens.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Areng. Commencing transmission.
Let's do this.
It works! Light is flowing into the void!
May this light illuminate your way.
You okay?
Yeah,
You can
mini
do it,
adjustments.
Fiona. I believe in you.
Do you?
Oh, yeah.
It's raining, by the way.
I know.
You're still watching 4 old anime? That's pretty cool.
Look, an opening.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth. Alas,
I'm
I fear
also
the breach
watching
may be
4,
too
but one
narrow
of
for
them's
you, Vritra.
what's the word I'm looking for?
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
Oh, one of them's one that got canceled in the summer, and they're just re-airing it now. Well, not canceled, but like their production issues that delayed it.
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the chasm. 'Tis faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
Nice.
The descent will not be so easy this time. The chasm swarms with void scent.
Summoned by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready? Zero?
Zero's, high-key freaking out because there's light in the void. Right, wife?
Yep.
That light should shine in the void once more.
Because the four I'm watching are Country Bumpkin, Boy-Girl Friendship, Last Crusade, and Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs.
I've seen clips of it, and it looks adorable. I do want to check it out. I just haven't had the time.
It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet... there is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
Obviously. Yeah, I've seen clips of the Gyaru, and she looks delightful. Like, basically bullying someone into becoming a regular, that's hilarious. Lunar subterrane. Alright, I'm healing, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm your res mage.
I'm gonna go Sage or White Mage? Alex, are you tanking?
Sure.
variety is the spice of life, Marcus. And, like, if you're not into Dragon Girls after reading, hang on. It's in my library. The heck? No. There it is. Now I'm a demon lord, happily ever after with monster girls in my dungeon. If you're not into Dragon Girls after that, I mean, Leffy is one of the best girls, like, in manga. She is absolutely delightful. There's an adjoining area? What the heck? Oh, that's the portal. Come on, we need a Dippus. Let's go.
How hard is it to find a Dippus on a Sunday morning?
Yeah, I absolutely adore Leffy. She is one of my all-time favorites. I just wish there was more of her in the books than... Like, I like her more than any of the other girls in the series. I do like the Ramhorn girl. I can't remember her name. The researcher chick. His maid, who's also a researcher. I adore her. There we go. But I don't like her as a waifu. I don't think she's a good match for him. She's too smart for him. Leffy is enough of a gremlin that she's a good match.
Yeah.
This was the last dungeon in Edinburgh. It was the hardest and highest level. Don't worry, I've run this dungeon about 50 times. I'll walk you through it. It's not that hard. You got this. I believe in you, son.
Okay.
Don't forget tank stance.
It should be on.
Food.
Meh.
I'm eating an egg.
Eat your egg. Alright, pull this group. Go ahead and pop sprint. I'm gonna give you a 20-second buff if you pop it now. Alright. There we go, there we go, there we go. And now you're pretty much forced to stop. Alright, wait for that to wear off. I'm gonna stun everybody. And some more. Now, trust me, this part was really, really hard with a group of people that were barely geared enough to be here. But by the time this came out, most people were in 650 gear, 660 gear. It was not that hard.
I'm in max 660 gear.
Yeah, you're like in the best gear that you could possibly get in this expansion, minus the relic weapon. So you're like... Okay, and more of the same right here. Nice.
Why did you...
Drop them
Okay.
up. Oh, sorry, son, it may not. Let's get that. Just toss it, top of the video. I see a black mage and I automatically think it's small.
That's red mage.
And then we just gotta kill laser I-beam fucker. Yeah, we're
Like
good.
that?
That's it. Okay. First boss, we got a little bit of spread mechanic, a little bit of stack mechanic, but the most important thing to watch out for is he summons pillars. The pillars fire a nasty, nasty beam that goes
But
the
they're
length of the square. It is in a cross formation. It goes both parallel and perpendicular. So if it's right here, then cute stuff, you cannot stand here. You need to stand here. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we got those two. Now this one's easy, it takes its time, it shows you where the explosions are. The next one is faster. Okay, you want to be on a triangle? Okay, we're good, we're good. Now he's going to hide them, so just remember where they are, remember where the safe spots are. Oh. Wife, you're about to kill me. Here's the only safe square. Ooh. Doesn't that pretty much bring it to the end?
I'm gonna back into the corner
Wanna be a
as
square?
much as I can.
And we should be finishing them off now. Volume 8 is the end. Okay, and there's the safe spot, but I don't think we're going to need it too much. There we go. Alright, Sonny, you ready for the most fun trash pulls in the game?
Alright.
Hurry, Golbez! The city is already overrun!
Well, if you want to get that treasure chest and then catch up to us, we gotta stay near you.
Okay. I can do that.
Left. Right.
First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt.
Go ahead and stun charge those guys. Grab them all. And then we got another group down here. Where are you going? Oh, ignore them. Oh boy. Alright, this way.
Bye, Mom.
What about the one...
Oh, is there a mob still up here?
Yeah, there's a
Oh my
mob
gosh.
still up here.
Oh, that's why there's blood up here.
Yell at me, I'm the one paying attention.
Good job, boy. Alright, now it broke down. So do you know how it ends, Marcus?
Cowards.
Alright, big old demons. And go down, and we get to fight a behemoth. Where you going, son? Oh my god. Boy, where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, okay. That's a big scary. Go. Okay.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
Do we have to worry about... Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Trash. Or not even trash. Okay. There are 8 stone pillars. The boss will charge into the pillars and leave a red line on the ground to show you what path he's going to be taking. Try not to stand in where the red is or is going to be. It's okay if you get hit a couple times. Not a big deal. You won't die. The things that will kill you are the sand trap that he puts on the ground. Giant circle of quicksand. Get out of it ASAP. The pillars will fall when he hits them too many times. So you will see the pillars will have like an exclamation point to let you know which ones are falling. It's okay if you get hit by them. I will res you or we'll be fine.
Okay.
So go ahead. This guy looks a lot scarier than he is. Okay, and you can see that it's pushing us. So we want to be on this side so that it pushes us not into danger. Okay, now he's going to do this zigzaggy thingy. Oh, that's a danger spot. Okay. So that stone pillar is crumbling. I want to be here. Oh, I want to be here. Good job, wife.
I
paid attention.
Yeah, it's really... It's one of those weird things. If you know what to look for, it's not that bad.
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming to everybody. Alright, get out.
Running. trying.
Keep going.
Yep.
Oof. This is an insta-death. Okay, watch for the lines again.
Well, that's a horrible spot. So is that.
Okay. Okay. Ah, I got smashed.
Yeah. Oh, I made it.
And we might be able to finish them off right now. Oh, if we can see which pillars are going to get dropped. And he's dead.
That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Such destruction.
Such devastation.
We have returned sooner.
Oh, we got a demon dog right there, and we got another pack in the back, son. Keep going. Alright, dropping the stun.
King and country.
That is one of the harder hitting pulls in the game. You do want a big cooldown for that. I should
I
have told
dare
you that.
say
My
we'll
bad.
be faster if we split up.
And okay, we're splitting up.
I had
You're gonna
just
go
gotten the thing where I could do the other, all of my abilities. My bars were at 100%. So I did a charge attack and just
Unloaded.
wailed.
Yeah, he died quick. Keep going,
Yeah.
keep going.
I want Twitch.
Pass.
Oh, get out. Thank you.
Pass. Okay, no more stuns. Beautiful. Well, even if there's no official fan translation, there's usually like someone on some website somewhere that will spoil the ending or whatever, and I just didn't know if you'd read about it or... I mean, you are terminally on Twitter. Well, that's really cool.
This can't be happening. Not to you. My friend, my hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life.
Okay. Lots of running to the other side to get away from the boss. Like, and when I say away, I mean all the way. Not, oh, we're most of the way. Wait, no. GTFO.
Edge to edge.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, let's give you a shield. Go, son, whenever you're ready.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength. Fortify my blade.
Okay. Oh shit, I fucked that one up.
So get to where the first one goes.
Yeah, oh, you want to be out of the first one. I always mess that one up.
Matters not.
The spirals throw me off. Okay. Alright. Back here, back here, back here. Good job, son.
You guys are range. I can
Now,
pull the boss to me.
He will cut those in half. And you'll want to be in the middle of where they appear, because the explosions will go away. Alright, I want to be here to start. Boom, 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 move. Now it's... Okay, let's rescue Mother. Let's do this. Okay, he's gonna cut these in half. You want to be in the middle of them.
Let's see how you
In the middle of them?
Uh-huh.
So where I'm at, I should be fine.
Yeah. And they explode on the side.
So if he's not gonna cut him, stay away from them. If he is, and stay close to them.
Now, what gets really crazy is when this right here, when he starts cutting them. I think it's this one that's safe? Yeah. You see what I mean about it getting crazy?
Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day.
I was not prepared.
I know. I was like, what's this building?
Prepare yourself.
Okay. Those go out in the direction they're facing. Those are blades of darkness that go out in the direction they're facing. Yep, very good, very good.
Oh, I managed to back out in time.
Okay, and this is the one edge to edge. Get to the other side.
I'm on, blow him up.
Go ahead and LB, boy. Oh, wait, nope. Get away from those purple lines. Get way away.
Okay.
Yeah, big booms.
LB.
I think he's still inside of it.
I've heard this before. Let's see how you fare now.
Okay. Wait to see what direction they go. It's gonna be this one. Behind the boss, yep.
Yep.
Good job, everyone. Was that a fun dungeon life? You see why I was doing that one over and over again? It's difficult, but it's not like a huge pain in the ass. But it feels like a good challenge. Oh, there's a wind-up Golbez.
I'm still in cutscene.
Me too.
Oh, you have... You guys have it set up somehow where you guys still have chat.
Hit enter.
No.
That's how it happens.
Key?
Need.
Pass. Pass.
Yay!
Mom got the pet.
I got the pet. I can now summon the pet. Oh, my son, I have orchestra rolls for you.
Okay.
Orchestrion.
Whatever. They are from your sister. I believe they are from content we haven't gotten to yet. If any of them you already have, you can trade it back to me. But, you know, we'll do that after cutscene.
Why? Why you and not me? You were the best of us. A paragon of virtue. I could never hope to be your equal. I am only the knight I am because of you. Because you believed in me. You would not wish to become a monster, preying upon those who fought to protect. But neither can I bring myself to kill you. So rest easy, my friend, and entrust your legacy to me.
Ugh. That is pretty cool that you haven't come across spoilers, though, Marcus. That is pretty entertaining. It's pretty exciting, actually.
You will never die. This I swear. Through me your name shall live on as the hero who saves the world.
We've been released from the memory, 'twould seem.
If Golbez was the one sealed in this memoria, then the one we've been fighting is...
No more than an imposter playing at hero.
Durante, I presume.
A name long since lost to time. History shall remember only Golbez. Come what may, I shall deliver the world its salvation, and I will not suffer you to interfere.
So, I realized I shouldn't have used the mozzarella and the cheese sauce the other night because I needed the last of it to do the spinach
You
dip.
seek to free all
So I need to go
souls
to
from the
Winco
purgatory of
to get
undeath.
more mozzarella.
And to that end,
Yeah.
you would invade another world.
And
Oh no, that should be plenty.
the length of the cord,
Yeah, it's saying 59 inches.
total or each?
I think each. Because it says line length 59. Which should be plenty.
While I cannot condone
It
your
might
methods,
need an extender
I
from
understand
my
your
PC
motive full
over.
well.
But to where yours is, but that'd work just fine.
So, I offered to pick up food for Cherry on the way to work.
Yeah.
And I mentioned how we needed I needed to get mozzarella on the way home. And Cherry's like, "Can we go to Winco and get me a salad?" And I'm like, "Heck yeah, we can go to Winco right now and get you a salad." So we went to Winco and got Cherry a salad, and they were all kinds of excited because we're going to the same area of the store anyway, because the shredded cheese is right next to where the salads are at Winco. So
Oh no no. Yeah.
we get home.
Comes with two 5 feet, 1.5 meter
Yeah,
high
cables.
quality cables. So yeah.
So we get to, as we're leaving, we're getting, I'm asking Cherry, hey, do we take Bangater or do we just take 126? We don't need to take 126 because
You got food.
we got food. There's no need to go down there. And Cherry's like, I don't know, Bangater's usually faster. I'm like, yeah, unless there's an accident. And Cherry and I look at each other while we're at a red light. I pull out Google Maps, check the route, see what directions are.
Yeah.
4 accidents on Bangater.
Yeah.
Nope. We're taking 126. Cherry's like, yup. Holy crap. Like, 15-minute
driven by the
faster
same.
commute, taking
I
in-street
too wish
roads
to
as opposed to
save
Bangater
our
Highway.
world. I too once thought I had to bear the burden by myself. That I had no choice but to walk my path alone. But I was wrong. We may yet strive together towards our shared goal. If you would reconsider your course.
If you possessed power which transcended that of Zeromus, then perhaps I would. But you do not. No, you are but another Voidsent like me. And what is a candle before the sun?
Perhaps we aren't all-powerful, and cannot effect great change in an instant. Even so,
Great change is what we need. Aught less has no meaning.
Oh, that's so cute.
What?
because of my recent
Oh.
searches.
Get more customized ads.
The ads that you're showing me on Twitch were for Alienware computer.
Which we would never touch.
Which I would never touch, especially a gaming laptop. It's like, no.
I will, if Alienware wants to give me one, I'll take it. I ain't gonna say no to that shit. Unless it's for bases.
The corrupted laureates and attempted to redeem those twisted by their power. Yet try as I might, I was powerless to make any meaningful change. 'Twas then, when I was floundering in despair, that she appeared. The Ascian Igeom. Claiming to know how to excise the source of our woes, she showed me to the moon, where the servant of light abided. 'Twas he and his ilk who had granted men unnatural powers, she said, and now prolonged the war. Believing her every word, I struck him down and caused darkness to engulf the world.
What? Then it was you who...
As Emmett Selk once told us, the 13th was the Ascians' first attempt at a rejoining, before they fully understood the mechanisms at play. They failed because they sought only to awaken the sundered Zodiac without instigating a calamity in the source. The darkness they unleashed had nowhere else to go.
Having left a ruin of our world, the Ascian fled. I was a fool to trust them, to trust in others. Since that day, I have sought the means to undo my mistake. The world may be beyond saving, but I would at least restore the Great Flow. The dragon was an extraordinary windfall, a veritable font of ether that expedited my endeavors time and again. But it wasn't enough to achieve my objective. Far from it. For an eternity, I had to bide my time. But the day finally came when I acquired the power I sought. The remnants of the Ascians' god sealed within the moon suddenly dispersed into ether. With that ether, Zeromus could be conceived, and driven by the dragon's longing for home, it shall soon arise to destroy the barrier between worlds. Thus will the way open to the promised land, and the death we have been too long denied. Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
So that is all you have left.
Say what you will. You cannot stop Zeromus' awakening.
We're going after him, aren't we?
Aye. That's why we came, after all. And besides... when someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them. In others and yourself. Euless was right about that.
Alright, let's swap classes. No. We're prepared to brave the dark, chat.
I had hoped to bear witness to the moment our salvation is realized. But nothing must be left to chance. I will stop you here, no matter the cost. Wounded as I am, I knew that I would be hard-pressed to fight you on equal terms. And so I lured you to this place, where the advantage is mine.
The Archfiends live?
Impossible. Scarmelione and Barbariccia were sealed in Memoria, while Cagnazzo and Rubicante died in the Source.
You're not wrong. They are not the true Archfiends, but shades born of their residual ether.
If they are shades, then their strength will pale in comparison. Even should they fight as one, we may yet prevail.
We'll tend to the Archfiends. Go and put an end to Zeromus.
You'll do no such thing.
Go! We'll join you as soon as we can.
So what'd you think of your little guys pumping them little legs, running as fast as you can?
It is too late. Zeromus will awaken, and it shall devour any who come between it and its desire. Your companion is no exception.
I wouldn't be so sure. Time and again, she has faced insurmountable odds.
But no matter how hopeless things seemed, she's never given up the fight. So long as she has strength of will to forge on, then so too shall we.
For we believe in her, and she believes in us. And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
So what do you think, boy son? Did the call end? Hello? Alright, you want to dip us this one. Okay, I'll take it. Now heal. Let's do this. Clear selection. "17-minute queue." Alright, while that's going... Have I done my... timers, duty? I have. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try something real quick. I'm going to see if Tank has a faster queue time. Nope. Ugh, 17-minute queue. Are you kidding me? Wish I could just run you guys through this one, but... Alright, let's go repair, chat. Clean up our inventory for a bit while we wait in queue. Boy, son, it might be a good idea for you to go grab yourself some lunch or something.
I fed myself earlier.
Oh, okay. How are you on drinkage, my love?
I think I have 1 or 2 sips left. So now would be the appropriate time to get up and...
Well, I need a drink as well.
Ah.
So I was going to get myself something.
Okay.
So I'll be right back, chat. I'm going to get myself something to drink. That's right, I need to repair my weapon too. Okay. Well, while that's going on, we're just gonna sit here. Actually, should I work on? Well, I can't do that.
Okay. Went ahead and hit an end so I could update put my replicas into my glamour thing and update my glamour plate for Paladin.
Ooh.
I mean, now that I've got the weapons, I should put them there. You're still... Oh, no, you're not. Okay.
I'm still what?
Well, looking over, it looked like stream is starting.
It's paused.
Yeah.
For memory. But that's just this display, not the
Yeah.
actual stream itself.
And then I looked up and saw, no, that's not what's happening on your screen. So yay, that's all taken care of.
Hmm.
Ugh.
So you're saying I needed to get a DP to HDMI converter, DP male, HDMI female, to get that running.
No.
What do I need?
To get that screen.
That screen I have mini HDMI to HDMI.
Yeah. And so we need an HDMI to DP converter. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. You were saying male to female HDMI.
Male DP, female HDMI.
Yes.
know what? What I should be doing right now is watching a how-to guide so I'm gonna do this.
Hello, Dr. Coker here, and this is a guide to the abyssal files from Endwalker. You have to be careful not to fall off the platform, but you can be resurrected if you do. Once you pull him, the first thing he casts is Abyssal Nox. This will inflict doom on all players and reduce everyone to 1 hit point. Doom will disappear when players are healed to full health. After this, you will see bright spots move across the floor and stop. Stay away from them because they will explode after a few seconds. Then you'll see Sable Thread. This is a line stack marker that hits multiple times and deals heavy damage. Everyone should stack in a line and healers should be ready for some serious healing. With Visceral Whirl, the boss will cover most of the floor with line AoE markers, but there will be a safe triangle to stand in near the boss and another at the opposite end. After that strikes, he'll cast Dark Matter, which is a tank buster that hits multiple times and deals AoE damage. The tank needs to move away from everyone else and use mitigation and healing as needed. Next is Flare, where you'll see a stack marker on a tower. Everyone should stack there, and as soon as the fireball lands, run out because it will deal AoE damage from itself and the lines coming out of it. The lines that come out of it will be much larger than the markers indicated. At the same time, 3 players will have yellow pulsing ground markers on them. After a few seconds, a large circular AoE will appear under them. Ideally, these 3 players should run away from everyone else, but even if you stack right on top of one of them, there's enough time to get out of the large AoE before it hits. It will hit 3 times over a few seconds, so don't run back in right away. With Void Bio, you will see a row of green poison bubbles. They will sweep across the floor at different speeds, so just navigate the gaps between them to avoid getting hit and being poisoned. This will be simultaneous with another Visceral Whirl, so you will need to make your way to one of the safe triangular zones. With Big Bang, a few things will happen. First, you'll see a ton of circular AoEs all over the floor, but it shouldn't be hard to find a safe spot to stand in. Then everyone will be inflicted with several debuffs. Pay attention to this one, called Acceleration Bomb, with an 18-second timer. Zeromus will do another Visceral Whirl, and you will need to run to a safe triangle. Around this time, the Acceleration Bomb will be close to expiring, and you'll see a blue die over your head counting down. Players must sit still and not use any abilities for these few seconds, or else they will be knocked into the air. This is immediately followed by a stack marker, so everyone needs to stack to defuse the damage. As soon as it lands, everyone will have spread apart markers, so players will need to spread apart to avoid overlapping damage. With Meteor Impact, a meteor will hover in the middle of the arena and tether to everyone. Just run away from it until your tether changes to a dotted yellow line, or else you may die. With Black Hole, a large purple line AoE with a bunch of arrows indicating its motion will appear. Get behind the line so that as it sweeps, it never catches you.
Oh, okay.
At the same time, a black hole will be expanding across the floor, and anyone who touches it dies. Just move right by.
No. Pet. Gaelic kitten?
Yeah, you have it one. I know I sent it to you.
Behind the sweeping line while avoiding the black hole.
Do it, and
He just showed up.
he showed up, and it's like, oh my god, that
Void
is so
Meteor
adorable.
puts 4 proximity markers on the floor, and everyone should just run to the center to minimize the damage. This will leave behind 4 cracked meteors, then everyone will be tethered to a center floating meteor again. Run away to weaken your tether as before, but make sure you avoid the cracked meteors on the floor, because if you are close to one when the tether strikes, it will explode and deal heavy raid-wide damage. Otherwise, the cracked meteors will simply explode for smaller, local AoE damage. Big Crunch will work just like Big Bang, with random circular AoEs to avoid, followed by debuffs. But this time, you won't get the acceleration bomb that discourages movement, just some damage over time. Around 25% health, the boss will cast Rin the Rift. This deals unavoidable damage to all players, then changes the background visuals and the music for Phase 2. First, you will see a bunch of basic circle and line AoEs to avoid, followed by a cast of Nostalgia, which deals raid-wide damage 4 times. Healers need to be aware and ready to restore everyone quickly. Then he'll cast Flow of the Abyss, where you'll see the boss tethered to a wall and everyone will have orange markers. Where the tether meets the wall, a large line AoE will blast through the floor, so make sure you aren't lined up with it. When the orange markers disappear, everyone will drop additional AoE to avoid. This AoE will persist for a few seconds. With Chasmic Nails, several cone AoEs will appear briefly in a specific order, and the floor will then be struck in the same order. Just make sure you are standing where one of the last markers appeared. Then, when an adjacent region is slashed, you can run into that zone to safely wait out the rest. And that's it for the Abyssal Fracture on normal difficulty. Good luck, have fun, and see you next time.
Pretty straightforward. I think we can handle it. We'll be fine. It's just a matter of paying attention and not letting cute stuff land on top of me. I know she loves me. She wants to cuddle. I get it.
You're always complaining I don't cuddle enough. I mean...
Not when you have a spread marker on you. God. My wife has the plague and she wants to cuddle more. Cherry, apparently a lot of people think that Cherry's very mean. Because Cherry has my natural condescending tone, combined with your RBF. And that is a killer combo to have.
Yeah.
That, and they've got oldest daughter syndrome, so, like, I mean, everything all together. Do you agree with that assessment, my son?
Yeah.
Condescending tone combined with RBF?
Oh, okay. That's right. That's the flying turtle. Ah, we're at 20 minutes now, chat.
Oh, we got a new person. Discord.
No. Yeah.
Come on. Stupid low pop servers. Timers. Estates. Results period in progress. Oh, Hazy Chan. Looks like they're done with...
Yep, I'm gonna mark it.
On the spreadsheet.
Yep. That's all marked. I can go ahead and get that prep for editing it tomorrow. Actually, that's something else I should do over here. Ugh. Okay. Let's go. Let's see.
Nothing good. Nothing good. Nothing good. Okay.
Because that's just going to take up forever.
What is?
Well, now that I went through and did a complete cleanup of the database, of the
Are you
database
clearing out
folder,
your trash bin, or-
I
I
am
think
now.
It has had a trash bin.
Well, no. I cleared out my backup drive, my external backup of it,
Oh.
and am re-downloading it,
Oh.
recopying it.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It's an
this
important
thing
thing to
covers
do.
it. It is. It is. For all you've got magic cards from 726 commander videos. That's a lot. Alright, you two, it's been 30 minutes. Do we want to swap servers? Probably something we should have done to begin with.
I kind of worry that since it's already been 30 minutes, the process of logging out, swapping servers, and re-queuing up will actually take longer than if we just waited and it pops here.
That's fair.
I mean, if we had figured that out within the first 10 minutes, it probably would have been faster to swap over. But at this point, I'm kind of like, I have a feeling we're going to have it pop in the next, like, couple of minutes.
Yeah.
And it's going to take longer than that to swap over.
Solo Thosas Thought Extreme. Have I unlocked Thosas Thought Extreme? Nope. Where do I go to unlock Thosas Thought Extreme? Oh, okay. Oh, the pillars. God's Belt. There we go.
I just finished audio 1.
Yep, we marked it.
Okay, I'm gonna do audio 2 after I eat. And then I'll do audio 3 tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you, Hazel.
I just had a weird situation. an hour ago it was closed, and Aid's been rushing to the bathroom a lot, but the door between the bathroom and Cherry's room was open.
There's probably Aid. Cherry will let me know that they are missing some snacks.
Yeah.
Again. We're pretty sure it's Aid that's doing it.
Okay. Well, I just walked in and the bathroom door was open like that much between Aid's and Cherry's room.
Well,
Or
if
the
you
bathroom and Cherry's
find
room.
wrappers in Aid's trash,
Okay.
I have no problem taking a belt to them.
But yeah, it was really weird because when I went in there an hour ago, it was closed. I go swab laundry, go to wash my hands, I
And it's
turn
open.
around and it's fucking open. And it's like, the fuck?
Remind Aid that thieves in the Middle Ages got their hands cut off. I'll remind them. A reminder that thieves...
But yeah, it was weird, so I wanted to let you guys know.
I'm updating the backup.
Databases.
Of the
external.
external, yeah. Because I also went through and cleaned
Oh, you got
up
yourself a spammer, buddy.
the card database.
Do I? I do.
So all the cards that had the
Oh.
underscore instead of an apostrophe, as well as going through and the ones that are marked good versus the normal card name, everything's been cleaned up.
Jumping over Tataru. Jumping over Lalafels is my favorite thing. Lalafels aren't people, they are obstacles.
Not wrong. We actually had a really cute group of Lalas yesterday, and that's who we were running with when I got my Ruby Gwimmer.
I needed to do either one or two light, the current raid tier.
Oh yeah.
But not the current one, the
the light heavyweight.
light
yeah.
heavyweight. So I had to do either one or two. So I queued up for both of them as a black mage and went up with Honeybee. 4 black mages. Everyone's like, what the heck? We nuked everything. It was great.
Where did he go? There he is. Nope, he's running away.
Also, I have a minion for that one. I also have.
I have the
Castrians
minion
you
for
guys.
that, but I need to give him. Let's see,
No,
right
I
click.
have another one of the moon rovers.
Trade.
To just keep running past each other. It's really cute.
Yeah, I have one of the
Trade.
moon rovers to give up.
We just did
Trade. 'Cause
I
Lunar
just got
Subterrae,
another.
the end dungeon from
Trade.
Endwalker. My favorite.
Yeah.
Trade.
One of my favorite dungeons in
Yeah.
Endwalker. It's just a blast.
It is fun. I
Mom
enjoy
got Golbez, wind up Golbez.
I still don't have him. I've only seen him drop twice.
He's not a common drop.
He isn't. I also have 3 copies of the Ruby Weapon Orchestrion for you guys.
Okay.
That only drops from the fucking ultimate. So, I have 3 copies. I'm gonna hand to you,
Okay.
Mom.
Okay.
Next time. I also have minions to give you to give to others.
Yep.
Yeah.
I take when you orchestrion rolls go to. I trade them off to Alex first,
Yeah.
and then if they're duplicates or if there are 2 of them, I take 1. But the minions, I take first dibs and then give
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give
duplicates
you
or
a duplicate
extras
one
to
next
the
time.
boy.
So the boy son.
Yeah. And you can give it to the boy son because I know I gave it to you last time I gave you a bunch of minions.
Yeah. And it's pretty easy because it shows that little check mark of you own it.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Complete. There we go. Got it. Fuck around the clock. Well, we're at 38 minutes now, wife.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever gonna pop.
I think you might be right, son.
A reasonable time frame.
We're at more than 30 minutes is the average now. So I say we go ahead and drop first.
Okay. So.
Withdraw. Leave party. Or disband party, yeah.
Log out.
Log out. Okay. Let's see what servers are open. Right click, visit another data center, select world. Aether Adamantoise.
Visit another data center. Which one? Aether?
Aether Adamantoise.
Confirm.
That's my old stomping grounds.
Proceed.
"56 players in queue." That's what I like to see.
Were you expecting a server this big on a Sunday to not be this populated?
Oh, who's that? Elkabar? Invite to party.
I'm still waiting. Server is
So I don't think he's
congested.
currently fully loaded in all the way.
I'm in all the way.
You are?
I am.
Okay.
Are you still running Final Fantasy off of the external, or have
I think
you?
I am.
Yeah, because I
I've been
think
meaning to
once you
move it,
get
but I
it
also-
reinstalled on your M.2, it should run a lot faster.
Maybe. Well, I had to take screenshots of all of my bars, and then set them back to what they were when I reinstall it. Because that
Make
Yeah, so
a
I know for a fact when
backup
he's
of
removed
the
it twice.
folder.
Doesn't work. I've tried.
I'd have to
twice.
reset all my bars,
Okay.
and I want to save them somewhere.
Alright. Trials. Abyssal Fracture. Join. 7-minute queue. Alright, let's... I think I just need...
crap.
Yep. Hooray for high pop servers.
Hooray, high pop.
Come on, you can do it. Yay! Why did yours say full party and mine says light? Oh, okay. It went light party and then to full party.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
It
like
was just
that.
like...
It's okay.
This is for 8-mans, and then...
Full party, it only says full party at 8, so if you have one person who's slow loading in or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's having fun with that. The Warriors all dressed up in red. That's a U outfit, son.
Yeah. It's the closest thing we'll get to Nero's armor.
Yup.
That... Okay. Like, was that
Okay.
just something
Wherever those balls are, get away from them. Get away from the lights.
Okay.
Good job.
Ah,
Back up. Hey, Sarah. Hey, man. Get to a safe spot. Good job. 7-minute queue for this server is fine. We were at 38 minutes over on the other server. Get away from the people with the balls. Dynamis. I mean, we were at 7 minutes for lunar subterranean. Okay, the balls move at different speeds, and we're going to have to get to one of the corners. So, watch the balls. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, I'm good. There we go.
Yeah. We just gotta, you know, maneuver our way around.
Okay, we're going to have lots of...
Oh!
Just keep an eye out for it. Keep an eye out for it. Now, you may get a debuff. Acceleration bomb. As it narrows down, don't be pushing any buttons at all. We're going to have to stack up again. Don't push buttons. Don't push anything.
Still don't push anything?
You're good.
Okay.
You can now do whatever you want. Okay, spread. Good.
How come you and I are always going
Okay,
to this?
run away until the line turns orange. You just love me so much.
We just
We've been married
always
for so damn long.
want to
we
go
just
to the
automatically-
same location. We're like, oh, we're too close to people. Let's move to this exact
Get away from me,
spot.
tank! I'm staying in the corner because I don't like any.
You need to be over in the middle, buddy. That spot needs to be for the tank for when shit hits. Black hole, I don't remember. Big shield for everyone. Oh, yeah. Go over here. Run. Corner. Come on, catch up.
Trying. Whew. I made it.
Okay, now follow the beam, follow the beam, follow the beam, follow the beam. Get in the corner, get in the corner. If that thing touches you, you die.
Like I went as far to the corner as I could.
Okay, run away. Son, don't let that thing, don't let it touch the cube. Get away from the ball. Get away from the rock. Okay, run further away.
I
You're
couldn't.
gonna die. You're gonna die. Okay.
Well, I don't know where. I didn't have enough time to go anywhere else.
You were safe, and then you put yourself in danger.
I will res you.
There was like a single spot where I was safe.
No.
I didn't know where that was.
I got him too. Or at least I tried to.
Okay, corner, corner, corner.
Come on, come on, come on.
Okay, follow me, follow me, follow me. The purple touch you? Yeah, we're good. Okay, we got another one, but there's not going to be the stupid thing where you don't have to push buttons, so...
Yeah.
Don't stand in the bad shit. Yeah?
Is it LB time?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of stacking in this fight, though. And he's playing samurai, so... Yeah, I don't really know advice, just run with. Okay. Get away from those X's. Those lines get bigger than they claim to be. So proud of my son staying alive like that.
Notice he's not proud of me who hasn't died.
You're amazing. But you almost killed me so far. That makes sense. Phase 2. Okay, we're gonna get a laser beam coming from the side. We're gonna see a rift in a big white light on either the right or the left. Okay? That is going to be a giant purple beam. It's probably gonna split everything in half. We're gonna get orange shit leading us up. Okay, we're good. That was just the healers needing to heal everybody. Okay, middle, stay out of the middle.
Stay out of the middle.
Stay out of the middle. Either come to the back or go to the front. And that's going to drop a beam on you. Now, that red, where it just appeared, it's going to go there first. It's going in order. So go ahead and stand on a spot that's already been hit, and you're golden.
Yeah,
that was close, wife.
Was much closer than I wanted that to be.
Just double dust. And that's it.
Am I allowed to LB? No, I'm not. I'm dead.
Oh, someone else got same thing again, same thing again.
I didn't see it in time. I've been trying to get this rotation off. Yeah, but I learned my lesson this time. I did much better. And I
He
didn't
was at
die.
1%, and you have not told me no the last time I asked. So
Go for it. Like, and the other guy
I heard.
didn't even
You heard.
use
I
it.
heard him. I was like.
Yeah, because
not
I
hear
almost
it
died.
Yeah, that was
Oh.
me reacting to your mother almost dying, not.
And everyone
But I
left.
didn't. I survived.
I got 2 player commendations. High five. You lived.
Yep.
I'm so glad I watched the video for having to do the fight while we were waiting in queue. Do you recognize him, son?
Are you all right?
That makes sense, especially when you got a spread mechanic coming. But I've done fight mechanics where you're supposed to do them, but it's in a pug group, so only half the people wind up actually doing what they're supposed to do. So as a healer, I just try to stay on my toes and make sure nobody dies. Looks like they beat some sense into Golbez.
Like all Void Sent, Zeromas cannot be killed. Sealing it in Memoria is the only way.
Oh, time is it? Not bad.
And it should come to this. I failed my dear friend. Fell for the Asian's ploy and unleashed the darkness.
Ah.
And after an eternity of waiting, I find myself on my knees. How disappointed must you be in me, in the foolishness and futility of it all?
Oh, by the way, Sarahime, I've got a bunch of commander decks coming out.
I will not
Not next week, but the week. Not this week, but the week after. So
I
next
will
Monday.
not allow you to pass. I will triumph in my crusade.
We're doing Final Fantasy focused, and I've got Xenos coming. I've got Hildebrand. I don't want to just do 14, but I mean, there's so many 14 characters. It's kind of hard
There
not
is
to.
no triumph to be found in this madness. Even if the veil were to be unraveled, it would not undo what darkness has done to the world. Nor would it bring Golbez back. From his slumber, you know there is no return. You're weak and imperfect. You know it in your heart. In spite of this, do you truly believe that you can save
I think
everyone?
for the upcoming match,
Are you sure you will not
Go
fail?
ahead, sorry.
I think for the upcoming Final Fantasy set, we're guaranteed to get a 16 rep.
We do have Sid from
know
16.
better.
Sid from 16?
Weak
Nice.
and imperfect
We've got a few
and
16
plagued by
characters.
doubt.
You've played more of 16 than I have, because I
Which
haven't
is
touched
why
it.
I need friends to walk beside me.
Which one, Sarahime? There she is.
Light? But how?
This is proof that I believe in others, and they in turn believe in me. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair. Be it in a ruined city locked in ice, or a world drowning in light. It was with faith in one another that life endured. I see it clearly now.
You think we are capable of the same?
It won't be easy. Having lived too long,
Yeah,
as
how you
Red
doing,
said,
Waffles?
we've forgotten how to trust. But one thing is certain. If Zeromus succeeds and everyone dies, we'll never have the chance to try. You asked me to join hands with you once, and I refused. I cannot take back that mistake, but I can extend to you the same offer. We can be better than we have been.
Yay, Zero! I haven't seen a Zero card yet. Yeah? How'd it go?
Of course. You were the Memoriat we met all those years ago. Yes, I remember now. We hoped you would join us in our quest to end the Contra Memoria. But you rejected us outright.
Need help?
No,
Or big girl?
I'm a big girl.
It left both of us discouraged. Golbez most of all. If we could but overcome the fear that has shaped and divided us, we could change everything. Even in the midst of that terrible war, he never stopped believing in others. Not even at the end.
Oh. Nice. That'll do
You're
it.
Golbez now. If you would live up to his name, then you must trust in people as he did.
Oh.
I cannot forgive what you have done to my sister. But she may yet be saved. If you can help us see her safely home and protect the source, then...
As Zero's friends, we should gladly share what knowledge we have to help you restore the Void.
You truly believe the world of old can be ours again?
I do. So long as we work together.
Yeah. It's important to prevent life gain. Not in all decks, but
we will disperse Zeromus's essence once more. The instant we do, you must call to Ashdaya.
Understood.
Got kick button, take names, Jesse. Oh no!
Zero!
Nice.
The suffocating darkness, like that of the rift. Impenetrable, disorienting, untethered,
Not zero.
and drifting further away.
Be strong, Zero. Don't give up. Hold fast to yourself. Look to the light within.
That's right. I gotta build.
Your place isn't alone in the Dark Zero. Not anymore.
Have a good one, Waffles.
Of course. With this power from beyond the rift, I can do it. I can save everyone.
Atta girl.
Golbez, if you would make amends, then lend me your strength.
Meteor!
Ashdaya! Hear my voice and return to me!
Gotta save the dragons, right, wife?
Yeah. I mean, why else are we here?
It's true. That and helping a misguided Reaper become a paladin.
But Reapers are cooler.
Have care. Zeromus makes to resurrect.
Seeing Zero has actually made me
Not if
interested
I
in
have
playing
anything to say
Reaper.
about it.
Yeah. Reaper's a lot of fun.
Reaper's fun.
And then I see Reapers in the MSQ and go,
More fiend!
no. have to remove your brain and try to outrun and get to every mob before the tank does. That is the rule of being a Reaper, and it is driving me nuts. Both as a tank and a healer.
I'll run as a Reaper with you and show you. It's pretty. Reaper is the prettiest class, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, but apparently you have to have your brain removed to play it.
Well, then just turn your brain off and smash stuff.
You're safe now, Ashdaya.
Is there something wrong with that?
Playstyle for melee, Samurai is my favorite. Reaper is prettier. Would you agree, Alex?
Yeah.
Samurai's just a blast. Samurai is a ton of fun to play.
Yay.
But Reaper is prettier.
Outfit upgrade, or outfit change.
Yeah, she's full paladin now. She went through a class change. What does that remind you of, son?
To my sister, I shall offer up the eye in this vessel.
Where, you went goes from Dark Knight to
dragons bring forth progeny
Paladin?
with our very life force.
Yeah, Cecil.
That which my eye harbors should be enough to grant her corporeal form. Of course, this means I shall no longer have control over this vessel. I must ask you escort Ashdaya to the surface in my stead.
We came to bring her home, and we'll do just that. You have my word.
Such a great scene.
Thank you. At long last, we shall be together again.
And it's not like he's dying, he's just like...
Well, I guess this body's no longer useful.
Yeah. Is that what you need, wife? A little pink dragon like that?
Doesn't everybody?
I'm not there yet.
Sorry.
Where are you going?
Our world may yet be restored. I thought it an impossible dream once, but having witnessed your miracles, I cannot help but believe. Nevertheless, I am the villain who wrought this tragedy, and in my misguided crusade, I compounded my sins. My place is not at your side.
Regardless of how you may feel, by lending me your strength, you've made amends. You've earned a new beginning. It's up to you what we become to one another. What we couldn't do yesterday, we might still do today. Working together. And should we want for strength, we need only rally more like-minded souls to our cause. So let's take the first step. The two of us.
Such a great cutscene. And that kind of wraps it up. We got a couple more things to do, but we're basically done. You okay, buddy?
Tired.
You're always tired. And you're closing tonight.
Yeah.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ashdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Ah, speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born. Come forth, my servant. I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before. Are we clear?
I love her so much.
Nidana provided me with spec.
She's your girl.
She is my girl.
This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you. When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan. The First and on the Moon. A lengthy list. A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus. If used to augment darkness in the First, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
Yup.
Yeah, I am gonna make you bend over like that.
The dragon?
No.
Oh.
I'm ahead of you.
Okay. Well, shush.
It won't happen to you. You're taller than me.
I am taller than you. By a lot. Kneel. Before your shortness. I mean greatness.
You will, I'm sure. Just don't try to forcibly summon me. I won't come.
So you think about doing Reaper Wife?
I've been thinking about it.
Any other classes catch your eye?
Sad though
No.
it is to say farewell. 'Tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
But I don't
Sam,
know
are you
that the
greedy?
prettiness is worth it because melee is that much more on the hands.
I don't know. It depends on the fight. In some fights, I notice melee to be a lot easier, and I just stand there and beat on shit. In other fights, I'm running around like a fucking chicken with my head cut off when I'm ranged. But melee's just standing there. And other times, melee's the one running around. So it really depends on
Till
the
we
fight.
meet again.
Tank,
But
I would
like-
say, is probably easiest on the hands, to be honest. What, son?
Stuff like Portadecuum, the Ultima fight. That's like range is really
No
easy in
matter
that, and
where we
melee
are,
for like at least the
or
first
how
phase.
much time passes.
And then
our
on
bond will endure.
like
The second part of
for
the fight.
melee,
This, I believe.
Yeah. Ultimate
melee's
weapon.
like running around all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Tank, you're just kind of standing there with your thumb up your ass for most of the fight. A little bit of movement here and there, but for the most part, it's just, I'm going to stand here and do my regular 1, 2, 3 rotation. Alright, we are headed home. Oh, okay. Oh.
it's you again. Is everything all right?
So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell. Really? I don't remember saying anything profound. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Sure you were.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alize.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Charlian and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
We're indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Atheles at the rostra and have her notify Father.
All right. Let's go. Catching up to you, wifey.
Mm-hmm. Your boy's the one who's falling behind now.
Well, as soon as he transfers 14 back over to his new hard drive, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I do it right there. Aww.
Because you load just slightly faster than me.
Just slightly.
Because you got the better graphics card. Yep.
But you've got more RAM, so I want to hear it. We have about the same RAM.
Do you have 64 or is that
32?
Yeah, so
I think Mom has 64.
I think I only have 32 at the moment. Because I think I only went for that to start. I'd have to check my system, but I have slightly faster RAM than you.
Yeah, because you got DDR5, and I'm on DDR4 if I remember right.
You are correct. That's not why. The speed of our RAM chips are
The king has already shared
different.
what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing the tidings.
Because the fastest DDR4 is faster than the slowest DDR5. But I'm just slightly above you on speed because I got you good DDR4 RAM when I put it in that machine.
Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done.
Well, well. Though night has returned
And your
to our world,
RAM, even though you're at 32, DDR4 is faster than your son's 32
But I think the biggest
gigs of
difference with my
DDR4.
load speed versus his load speed is he's
be possible to restore.
Well, yeah, he's not on his faster drive. Because that's really the difference between him and I for loading. You and I, it comes down more towards you're just slightly better on the.
Do you still have that spirit vessel with you?
Okay, what about it?
If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way
Not something
to
I
have
can
the
say on
tower
stream.
receive rather than send energy.
interesting.
Thank you. While I make no promises at this stage, I shall rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
What were you typing out yesterday when I was making dinner? No, I meant like having a...
Because you put things in incorrectly. We were discussing the frame thingy. You said like your original, like the original concept, and it's like, no, that's not quite right. And then we ended up, when I came downstairs, discussing it further.
Okay.
Because we were talking about the whole frame
like,
thing.
Dinner is burning the longer you're typing. Let's go.
No.
That's why I was yelled at you to, right now, stop typing. Oh, mango lassi. You know how long it's been since I've had mango lassi? It's been years since I've had mango lassi.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes, and he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
I don't care about such things. My little brother is little and adorable.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the Void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for. You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens, and you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the First is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
He's already vanished.
He never was one to stay put for long. though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
Okay. Where's cute stuff teleporting to? Oh, going back to Charlene?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're just wrapping up patch 6.5, aren't we, son?
Yeah.
There is a mini patch, patch 6.55, that we're going to be doing.
Huh?
Hmm?
I don't know.
You know what? Before I go do that conversation, let's go ahead and repair.
Everything appears to be in
Since
order.
I'm here.
Cryle.
Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully.
Oh.
Addressed to grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
love you.
I love you too.
It's our boy. He's back.
Yep.
Back again already, after making a show of leaving. Well, this is it. Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes? Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
And that's it. That's how 6.5 ended. With a pair of feet. Ugh. I love that she's got the hood down. She looks adorable with her little ponytail like that. Right, wife?
Mm-hmm.
Quest complete.
Finished with patch 6.5, my son. Oh, cutscene.
Cutscene.
Is that Tim?
Probably.
I hope so.
Anvil!
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Well, While you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her, the adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman. I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihyola.
You sure you don't want to be a lion girl wife?
I'm sure.
Tulihyola.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Of course, of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The right of succession, taking the form of a contest. It will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
She asked who Eorzea's was, and so
I'm
I
going to the
told her.
bathroom.
Okay.
Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Tulihyola is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest. So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
Well,
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Tuliyolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
I think my goal today is to finish up patch 6.55.
Okay.
Okay. drop party?
Yep.
Huh?
Moza dropped party because there is a solo instance.
Instance.
What's Kryl doing?
What he's always doing.
She.
She.
I did want to repair first, so let's do that. Went the wrong way on the docks, chat. Good thing Sprint's back off cooldown though.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
You followed me instantly and then typed a
Remember,
message. You seem
we're
like a
here
bot.
to deal with
Possible
creatures that have been
Banabator.
deemed an
Yeah.
unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything
Conquered
else
1
unprovoked.
hour ago. Yeah.
Add me on Discord? Yeah, no.
Account created 1 hour ago. No, you're.
Man, I got one too, son.
I know. So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your brother managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kono's my second older brother, and until recently, he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studio? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I
Feel better,
recall
boy?
nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
Ah.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see. One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask
Hello,
whatever you
Trouble.
like. I don't mind. But I maintain, hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what we can.
All items.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Love you too, darling.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Yeah, taste my axe.
These animals are usually so docile.
You really are famous.
Yeah, I am.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
I'll handle this. Ew. shadow. Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail. These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You presume it's even safe to eat?
I
Still
don't
fresh.
know.
Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
You don't know.
That's right. It's like, save your comrade. How am I supposed to do that? I'm just supposed to know? And apparently, didn't figure it out that way. Okay. So I get to do this all again.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their home?
They're spoiling for a fight. Hey, got one.
Let's head back and report what we found.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey. Ah! What is that thing?
What is that thing? What is that thing?
It speaks?
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
I mean, fair.
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
Boy's son just ended this call. You struggling, buddy?
Wrong button.
Wrong button?
I put the wrong thing.
Just
Yeah.
so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit! Talk all you like, bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Such an annoying holiday.
Okay, duty complete.
Quickly, gather together.
You.
I've got you.
That was too close.
Steady now. Spread out, everyone. Who paid for that? Thank you. That was hardly ridiculous. Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
Yay, duty complete.
Mm-hmm.
We did it, chat. Yay.
And I had barely limbered up.
Mm-hmm.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt. But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks.
Dirty tricks! Dirty tricks!
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me! Have at you!
Cryo.
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamut. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer. With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style. What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Dad and I are streaming.
Yes, there is.
No.
This letter
We're
from
streaming.
Tuliolal.
This is not a time for you to come and tell us about something you saw that you thought was cute.
Write it down so you can remember it.
It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf, and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, It appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write this. Given how culturally diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali. What's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuliyollal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
That's a cute stuff.
It's almost like you're stalking me in game.
I know, how rude.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveler ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Gee, who could have that been?
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlayan.
It's nothing. I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see. I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
I'm not bad.
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
She getting them leftover chicken, huh, wife? Never mind.
Well, it certainly doesn't look like chicken.
I know, it looks like fucking pork T-bones, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, chat. I'm gonna call it here.
Okay, I will not turn in this next part.
Our boy son needs to catch up a little bit, so we'll let him keep streaming. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid him because I can.
Ah.
Can I? Oh, never mind. No, there's not enough people. Sorry. Okay, well, we will be back on Tuesday. So you guys have yourselves a good evening. Boy son, finish up that quest, and we'll see you here in a bit. You guys have yourselves a good evening, and have fun.